had 2 TDs. He did have an interception, but who cares? They got the win. The Texans are now 7-4 after beating the Colts 20-17.
Looking ahead to a big Sunday night matchup between the Packers and the Niners. I cannot wait for this one, guys.
Big one.
It's a game with playoff implications. We'll see what these offenses and defenses are all about. And both teams currently sit at the top of their division. With more on this matchup, let's start with Randy Moss. Randy, what's up?
Okay, one big advantage the Packers might have over the 49ers Sunday night has nothing to do with offensive or defensive schemes or individual matchups. The Packers are simply the healthier team right now. Let's start with Davante Adams, whose ligament-damaged toe is getting better and better after last week's bye. Of course, Adams missed 4 games in midseason with that toe injury that he said was the worst injury of his career. He played subsequently against the Chargers and the Panthers, wound up with 118 yards against the Panthers. He said it still causes him discomfort, but he can play through it. Before the bye last week, the Packers were already healthy by NFL standards, and now after the bye, Wednesday, Thursday practice, the Packers had no one that missed due to injuries. By contrast, the 49ers had 7 players that did not practice Wednesday, designated specifically because of injuries. You can make an argument that these Packers are healthier than they've been in years.
Thank you so much, Randy. That brings us to a Mad Minuto on a Friday. The week's officially kicked off. We got a great slate of action this week, including the Niners and the Packers. Let's start in San Francisco for Sunday Night Football. What are you expecting from this one with 60 on the clock?
I'm expecting this San Francisco 49ers defense to make Aaron Rodgers uncomfortable. The question is, how uncomfortable? Are you going to force him into a position where he's making mistakes early, and that way your defense can get the ball back into the hands of the offense? Or is it going to be one of those things where Aaron Rodgers is relatively uncomfortable, but his jersey is clean. And then in the third and fourth quarter, he still is good to do what he does. I want you to pay attention to the way Aaron Rodgers' jersey looks at halftime. If his jersey is clean, then you're in trouble. If his jersey is dirty, then you have a great chance of winning this game.
Get the detergent commercial money, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm going to be following Ian Rappaport's Twitter feed the entire morning Sunday because this game is all about who's going to be on the field for the Niners. Kittle did practice yesterday, but did it in a non-contact jersey. Deebo Samuel did practice in a non-contact jersey. Emmanuel Sanders did not practice. Breida did not practice. They were stretching. Like, all of their best offensive players are hurt. Who's on the field for the Niners? You can't win with a short hand against this team.
Kittle says he has FOMO, that it's killing him to miss these huge games. We see these shots of him in the booth, and he's pounding on the glass. It's also, if you really get into it, that running game is taking a dive because Kittle's not out there. They need him bad.
That Packers defense that was vaunted, that we loved throughout the first 5 weeks of the season, do we feel the same way now?
They made big stops against Carolina late, but you're right. The numbers haven't bared what they were the first 4 weeks.
I just don't know if they need Kittle. The way that they've just been operating the offense, it's going to be very interesting to see the 2 young cats, Shanahan and LaFleur, exchanging blows out there on Sunday night. Moving on, let's go to New England. The Cowboys are coming to town to take on the Pats. What are we looking for, Shriggs?
Yeah, this one to me is like the marquee team of America's team versus the marquee quarterback and coach. And I can't see a situation where Dallas is going to come in and blow out New England, but I can see a situation where Dallas gives New England everything they can handle. I think this might be the game of the week. I am so excited for it. And I am almost more curious to see what Tom Brady's reaction will be afterwards. Because if this offense can't get going, and these skill position players can't, we've got issues, all right? Even if they do win the game, but they win again 17-10 or 17-13, there might be some problems. There might be some turmoil there. Patriots, the offense to me is very fascinating in this one.
I'm looking for ingenuity. I think this is the Josh McDaniels game. I think it's like he's hearing like the offense is terrible. We can't do this. We can't do that. Typically when you hear that about the Patriots, they come up with something wild. Like they're going to come out and they'll run Brandon Bolden 6 straight times. Like something you would never prepare for. I think it's a huge McDaniels day. Got to get the offense going.
They're going to have to be creative. Mohamed Sanu isn't 100% to play. We have Philip Dorsett also a concussion protocol, so they're going to have to get creative.
Yeah, this is the ultimate put your money where your mouth is game. Cowboys worth about $5 billion. The New England Patriots worth $3.8 billion. And if Dak Prescott can pull off this win, then he's going to be worth a lot of money. I'm talking close to $40 million a year with the new contract.
Why is he doing this to himself? So much pressure on Dak's shoulders.
Some people like the pressure.
They eat pressure for breakfast. All right, let's head to Atlanta for an NFC South divisional battle between the Falcons and the Bucs. What do you think, Kyle?
You know, at the end of the year, there's always that one team where like, this team's incredible. How are they not in? It's often the Chargers. It's often the Niners when Garoppolo got there. I expect the Falcons to win this game 56-0. They're incredible right now, and the Bucs are the usual Bucs. I hate to drop the stick on the Carriers, but the Falcons can beat anybody right now.
Yeah, I'm really looking at Jameis Winston because I'm curious to see what's going to happen with the rest of his career. We've had these moments where Jameis looks really good, and then you have moments where it's like, damn, Jameis.
It's rap
And
city,
you say
man.
that, he'll make a great throw. You're like, damn, Jameis, okay. And then he'll throw an interception. You're like, damn, Jameis, like, here you go again. Can he have a mistake-free game?
If you're the Bucs fans, do you want him to play badly in a
Great
way?
question.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
don't save it, Jameis.
Don't save it, but I want him to. I think it's a wrap for Jameis
do
in
too.
Tampa. I just feel like he's now playing for the rest of his career. So let's see if he can finish the season strong.
Is it a question whether or not he's a starter in the NFL next year?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Another big interception game last week. Atlanta hasn't been eliminated from the playoffs yet.
Talk about it!
Like Atlanta, they just beat the Panthers in back-to-back weeks. This is the craziest NFL 100 season. I mean, why not?
Talk about it, Triggs. Starting to sound like a turkey, Kyle.
Speaking of turkeys, I know you're on the hunt for